Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Anna, and if you're new to my channel, thank you for joining me and welcome. Today I have 20 top TV shows on Netflix that I think you guys will love. So originally I was gonna just do 10, but honestly I just couldn't narrow them down to 10. So I thought I would share 20 of them with you guys. It's been a really tough time for each and every one of us. A lot of us are stuck at home. And you know what? We just don't know what to watch on TV sometimes. So I thought, you know what? Why not share some great TV shows that are binge worthy that you guys would probably just love. So I've got anything from comedy to action to crime TV to thriller, some drama. So a little bit of everything for you guys. So I hope you guys get something out of the list and enjoy it. So grab yourselves a piece of paper and a pen and let's get started. So these are not in any particular order. Okay, so at 20, I have Suits. Now there's 9 seasons of this. It's like a TV drama comedy show, and it has a bunch of really great characters. There's 2 main characters, Mike and Harvey. Mike is a dropout college student, which is super brilliant, can literally memorize anything. He was taking bar exams for other students so that they could get into, law. And Harvey noticed how brilliant this gentleman was and wanted to take him underneath his wing in the law office, but realized that, this guy doesn't have a law degree. So he basically, has to lie a little bit to keep him around. So now he works for this big time firm and works side by side with Harvey. They, get themselves into some trouble and, help each other bail each other out. But great series to watch. Meghan Markle stars in it as well. So she's obviously a great actress. So definitely a must see. All right, at number 19, I have Dead to Me. Now, there's 2 seasons of this. It's a TV comedy / drama, I would say. And it's basically about a woman who is a widow. That is Christina Applegate. And she has 2 children, and her husband has gotten hit by a car. She's a real estate agent. She starts going to grief counseling, and she meets this lady there that is completely the opposite of her. They build a really great friendship along the way. And of course, there's some secrets there. I'm not going to tell you what happens, so you have to watch that one. At number 18, I have The Queen's Gambit. There is 1 season of it. It's a Netflix original, and it's basically about an orphan girl, and she's got this incredible gift to play chess. She can just have visions of the chessboard and, see where all the pieces go and how they go. And in the meantime, as a little girl, she struggles with addiction. So that carries on throughout her life as an adult. And then she also goes into challenges for chess. And yeah, I don't want to spoil too much of it, so you're going to have to watch it, but excellent show. Okay, so at number 17, I have Wanted. This is an Australian-based show. There's 3 seasons of it. It's a TV crime drama show. So that basically involves 2 women. One's a cashier, one's an accountant. They're both at a bus stop. Basically, wrong place at the wrong time. There was a carjacking murder, so they take the car and it's full of money, and obviously people are after them and they want their money, and they get kidnapped along the way. There's a bunch of obstacles that happen to them, and they can really only depend on each other. So definitely a must see. All right, so at 16, I have Lucifer. There's 5 seasons of this. It's like a crime drama comedy fantasy / type of show. Now, it's basically a gentleman named Lucifer who lives up in hell, and he decides he wants to come down to earth because he was bored. So he opens up a nightclub and is quite the ladies' man, I have to say. And then he decides that he helps the detective out with some tricky cases. So he basically works with the cops a little bit to help solve some mysterious cases. And one thing he is really good at is he's able to look you in the eyes and basically make them tell you your deepest, darkest secrets, except for one person, and that's the detective. But I'm not going to give this all away. You're just going to have to watch it and see how it all plays out. Number 15, I have Animal Kingdom. Now, there's 4 seasons of this. It's a TV crime show. Excellent show if you like TV, drama, crime, things like that. It involves a boy named Joshua, I believe his name is, and he loses his mother while he is a teenager and then moves in with his grandmother, Smurf. And basically the Codys, which is the family, and they are like a criminal clan, family. So he eventually gets intertwined with the family and does a bunch of illegal activities. And yeah, it's an excellent show. You need to watch it. All right, at number 14, I have Prison Break. Now, this is a TV thriller, action, adventure. There's 5 seasons of it. Excellent show. If you love prison shows, this is a great show to watch. I've probably watched this thing like 3 times already. So it involves 2 men, Lincoln Burrows and Michael Schofield. And Lincoln is wrongfully accused for killing, I believe it's the vice president's brother. And Michael Schofield, he's a structural engineer. He basically, robs a bank to throw himself into prison to help Lincoln break out of prison because of him being on death row and being wrongfully accused. So there's obviously a higher archy up there that is wanting to, take out Lincoln. So he basically goes into the prison to help, his brother out. Great show. Lots of gruesomeness in there. So definitely not for kids, that one. So at number 13, we have Wentworth. There is 8 seasons of it. It's an Australian TV show. It's a crime TV. So also it's an all-women's prison. So there is a main actress named B. Smith in the first few seasons. And she is placed in jail because she is accused of attempted murder on her husband. She eventually builds some thick skin in the prison because there is a lot of bad things that go on in this prison. I know if you guys like the Orange is the New Black, then you will definitely like Wentworth. It's like 100 times better than Orange is the New Black. Honestly, Orange is the New Black, after the first few seasons, it just died down a little bit for me. But Wentworth, all of the seasons are great. As it gets further down, there's, I think it's the 2nd season, Ferguson comes in. She is crazy. And there's a lot of great actresses in there. Boomer, Liz, Frankie, Bia, Ferguson, a lot of the staff at the prison is great. It's a great show. You guys will love it. If you love prison shows, a must see. All right, so at number 12, I have What If. This stars Renee Zellweger. There is 1 season of it on Netflix, and it's basically like TV thriller, suspense. So it basically involves this rich woman who wants to help fund this other lady's funding project because she's looking for funding because she's able to do something to help the children, but she needs a lot of money. But there's one stipulation in that she wants to spend 1 night with her husband. So the one catch is that you're never allowed to talk about it with her husband. You're not supposed to know what happens, that during that 1 night. So it's very interesting. It's it's suspenseful. It's definitely something different to watch. All right, at number 11, I have You. It's like a TV thriller. There's 2 seasons of this. It's basically about an intense, obsessive man who fixates himself and obsesses about like one person, and he needs to know everything about that person. He follows them around. He goes onto the internet and sees what he can find out for information all over the social media, basically befriends this person, and just becomes really obsessive. So there's 2 seasons of this. The second season, he changes his name to Will, and the first season his name is Joe. So he's fascinated with Beck, I believe her name is, in the first season, and in the second season it's kind of takes like a different twist in there. There's another lady named Love, and then another lady that comes back from one of his past relationships that he thought was possibly gone, but she's not. So that's an interesting season. Apparently there's going to be 3 seasons of this, so I can't wait to see what the 3rd season is going to be about. At number 10, I have Bridgerton. Now this is a new series that just came out around Christmas time. It's like a TV drama, romantic, I would say, show, and basically it involves a couple families through the eyes of the Bridgerton family. This was based back in the Regency era of England, and it involves a widow with her 8 children, and it's all about love and lust and money and betrayal and secrets. It's such a great show. I can see them making multiple seasons of this series, so definitely give this one a watch. It's definitely a great show. At number 9, I have Dynasty. Now this is a Netflix original. It's a TV drama. There is 3 seasons of this one, and it involves the Colbys and the Carringtons. It's basically, if you guys watched Dynasty back in the day, like the soap opera / TV show that was on TV, it's like a newer age show of that, and there is excellent characters in it. It's again love, power, money, control. It's fascinating show. I absolutely love that one too, so give that one a must-see. All right, so at number 8, I have How to Get Away with Murder. I love this show. I used to watch this when it started playing on TV, and it's got 6 seasons on Netflix right now, and it's like a TV thriller, drama, social issues, that kind of thing. And basically it involves a lady named Annalise Keating, and she is a high-powered lawyer and a professor, and she takes on 5 students, law students, kind of like her favorites, I want to say. She kind of handpicks them, so I think she just knows a little bit about each and every one of them. And she also has 2 main people that are like her sidekicks, Bonnie and Frank. They basically do all of her dirty work for her, I want to say, or help her out to solve cases. And the students and Annalise, they basically got involved in this murder crime, and they're just trying to cover it up, but little by little, things just kind of keep going wrong for them. But excellent watch, must see, definitely. All right, at number 7, I have Queen of the South. Probably one of my favorite shows, I have to admit. There is 4 seasons of this show. I'm waiting for the 5th season, and this is like a TV crime, drama, action. It's just a little bit of everything in there. It's basically about a woman named Teresa, and she is a poor girl, and she basically makes it rich by becoming like a head drug leader, but not without having her obstacles. So she's basically trying to avenge her boyfriend's death. So she gets intertwined with some of the drug clings, and just to get herself closer and closer and closer to the actual killers of her boyfriend. But in the meantime, she builds herself this massive empire. It's so full of action, this show. It's like leaves you like hanging at the end of each episode, like, oh, what happened? Like, you want to see it. Definitely must see, definitely. All right, so at number 6, I have Schitt's Creek. It's like a TV comedy, and there is 6 seasons of this. So basically it's about a family that loses all of their money. They were super, super rich, and now they're basically poor as poor can be. The only thing that was left for them was this motel that he had bought, and I believe it was for his son, you know, as a joke. So they all have to move over to this motel actually, and live there and make the most of it. And there is 2 kids, an older son and a daughter, and they're just not really used to that kind of lifestyle. So it's interesting to watch. You do need to watch a few episodes to kind of get yourself into it, but excellent little comedy show if you want to watch something funny. At number 5, I have Imposters. There's 2 seasons of it. It's a comedy. It's about a woman named Maddie who is like a con artist and basically has people fall in love with her, marries them, and then takes them for everything that they're worth. She has 3 bitter ex-relationships that basically come back to haunt her, and they hunt her down. So great little show to watch if you want something funny to watch. All right, so at number 4, I have Pretty Little Liars. There is 7 seasons of this. It's like a crime TV drama. So it's basically based in high school, and one of the students is murdered, and there is 4 women that are close knit together, and they basically get these crazy texts from somebody that's making them do certain things, or something bad will happen, and it's always initialed A, and just bad things just happen all around them. Their parents are involved, and the children. It's got a great cast. Definitely a great show to watch. All right, so at number 3, I have Good Girls. I love the show as well. There's 3 seasons of this. It's like a TV drama crime comedy, I guess you could say. It's about 3 suburban women. So they're all mothers, and so there's 2 sisters and 1 best friend, and one sister is Beth, and the younger sister is Annie, and then the best friend is Ruby. So Beth is married to a used car salesman who's a cheater and has like kind of like the perfect life. She's the perfect mom, has, you know, beautiful children. And then there's Annie, the sister, who is a single mom fighting custody for her child. And then there's Ruby, who basically can barely make ends meet and has to find a way to pay for medicine for her daughter. So they basically decide to rob a grocery store, and basically everything just goes wrong after that. You know, like one thing after another happens to them, and then other people get involved, and it's a mess. Anyways, great show to watch, must see. All right, so at number 2, I have Blacklist. There's 7 seasons of it. It's like a crime TV drama thriller. It's basically about a gentleman named Reddington who is wanted by the police. He basically turns himself in, and to avoid basically dying or staying in jail for the rest of his life, he offers his assistance to help with tricky cases, and basically, you know, only stipulation is that he has to work with Elizabeth Keating, and he basically offers up all of these big league names and helps capture them all. And it's really, really, really good show if you like crime and solving cases and that kind of thing. Her own crew that basically fixes up messes, if you know what I'm saying. And she is also involved with the president a lot, and has to do a lot of things for him to help him and his staff get themselves out of trouble, and they try to solve cases. It's a really, really great show to watch as well. Again, give that one a shot too. All right, so that was the 20 shows that I had to share with you guys on Netflix. I hope you guys get a chance to watch some of these, if not all of them. And I'm sorry if I did not give some of these shows justice in explaining them better, but I hope you guys all got the gist of it. Please let me know if you've watched any of these shows down below, and let me know what you guys thought of them. Have yourselves all a great day, and take care now. Bye.